What's up? It's Andy.
And Ashley Purdy.
And we're from Black Veil Brides, and you're watching the Kerrang video podcast. Kerrang!
Joining us on this week's Kerrang podcast is Andy Sixx and Ashley Purdy of the Black Veil Brides. How you doing?
Doing great.
Yeah.
Last day in London before we go home.
Yeah, you're on this week's cover of the magazine.
It's the finest cover the magazine's ever had.
So how's it feel? How does it feel to be on the cover of the magazine?
Amazing. I just saw it, so I'm still riding the high right now of that. I mean, it's here.
Yeah, we were
let me
greeted
pull
with
it
that
here.
when we first
This.
came in, and so what a greeting.
There was a woman on the elevator that was walking out and had it. I was like, "That's my face. Can I have that?" And so no, I'm very excited. It's great. You know, you guys have been amazing to us so far. So we'll hopefully keep the relationship going. We'll do more covers.
So you've been on tour with Murder Dolls for the past 10 days. How's this first UK tour been for you both?
It's been amazing. Every show's been sold out. I mean, for us to be able to tour with a band that we liked a lot growing up and knowing, you know, we know the songs and everything. Ashley and I stand side stage and watch the band play. And then to get an opportunity to play in front of an audience that we've never played in front of before and to see that, you know, kind of universally, no matter where we go, the Black Veil Brides fans or the Black Veil Brides army, as it were, they're everywhere, and you know, and it's just as loud and just as crazy in England as it is in the States. So that was a fun experience for us.
Still coming out in their war paint and showing up, before the gig, before we even get there, throwing panties on stage and the whole thing. So it's followed us since the States. It's coming out here too, so it's
cool.
Great.
I mean, there's been a lot of pictures that fans have taken with you both at the shows and sent into the magazine. Have you had a good chance to hang out with the UK fans and find out?
We do that every night.
Yeah, it's hugely important to us that we get a chance to do that. So. Yeah, and just, you know, the opportunity to meet the people that really make the band happen. I mean, so many bands are so wrapped up and they think that they're so above anything, but we remember that if we're going to be the biggest band in the world, then we have to make sure that we remind our fans how much we appreciate what they do for us.
Yeah.
So
have you got?
We love you. you.
Have you got many gifts? Have you had anything,
Loads.
presented?
Loads,
to you?
yeah. Great stuff. And I'm not going to say anything specifically because every time I do that, then that's all. So. Anything. If you'd like to bring us anything, just make sure it's cool.
I like Lamborghinis.
Yes. Lamborghinis, that's good. Just bring us Lamborghinis. Yeah. That's the new gift.
We'll take those.
Cool. I'm sure you'll have a whole fleet win.
Yeah, let's hope so. It'd be like Oprah. You get a car and you get a car.
So you've been up and down the UK. What cities have stood out for you personally?
Honestly, all of them. It's been kind of just a
whirlwind. Yeah, playing every night, the sold out shows, and just
obviously London was exciting because, you know, as a kid growing up in America, London is the town that, you know, is England. I mean, that's really, to be honest, when you're 6 years old, you don't know of any other parts in growing up in America of England except for London. So when we first got to play there, but the cool thing for me is, like, I've never been to this country before, but going up and down the country and playing in different cities, learning so much about what people enjoy in the different, like, cultural things that are here. And it's very similar to the States in a lot of ways, but finding out what type of music kids like and how much passion kids have for music in different areas, and learning that there is this whole country that we've never been to before, but there's so much like us and they have so many. And I feel like sort of universally the more we travel, the more we're going to find that is that rock and roll music is sort of the same everywhere. It's just different cultural things that, you know, people get a little tiny thing.
Cool. How have you managed with the accents? Because the English accent can veer very differently, you know, from town to town. Have you had any sort of language barriers, even though you both
been worse than our driver? And
our driver is
Scottish. So.
Yeah, he's super Glaswegian, like almost to the point where you can't understand him. Our guitar player Jinx calls him Scrooge McDuck, and you can't understand him, but we love it. I mean, to be honest, I wish I had that accent. Every day I tell him that he's my favorite thing in the world because he could say anything and it sounds awesome. There's never a boring moment. He could be telling me to, like, put my shoe on, and I'd be, yes, say it again, say anything. Even the other thing, that's it. But he has different eyes.
Yeah.
So like, if he's sad, like there's different eyes. Yeah. So
When you go back to America, you're gonna sort of continue work on the new album.
Yeah. We've got, like I said, like 8 songs in. We've got 2 weeks left. Finish the record and then go to Japan and play some shows with the Murder Dolls in Japan, and then we do a headlining show in Japan, and then come back and then we start our next headliner in the States. So
yeah, I mean, how would you describe